Hello everybody, today we'll be going over how to do a course program of study appeal for those that need to appeal for their status for the fall 2026 semester or beyond if they are marked as ineligible for one or more courses. So we'll go over how to walk through that appeal today. So the first thing you're going to want to do is log into your Viking student portal. You'll want to get to this page here from your Viking student system, and you can click on the financial aid tile. When you get to the financial aid tile, you'll want to ensure that you're on the 26-27 school year. If you're not, you could hit the change button and select from the different aid years that we have, but you'll want to make sure you're on 26-27. And then once you get to that, you'll go ahead and hit course eligibility on the bottom left there. It will bring you up to the courses that you are currently enrolled in for the fall semester. There will be three different types of eligibility markers on here. Any ones with a green check mark will mean that that course that you're enrolled in is eligible for federal financial aid for the current semester that you're enrolled in. Any ones with the red X would mean that it's not eligible for federal financial aid. And then any ones with a question mark means it is um, still in review or not able to be reviewed for whatever reason it would need to be. You could always contact us. For like this student specifically, they don't have a major, so that would be why their classes aren't able to be reviewed. It would just depend on student by student, so you could always contact us if you have question marks, but green check marks and red X's are what most students are going to see. So you could always go ahead and verify your eligibility that way. If you end up having any red X's and you would like to appeal for those specific courses because you believe they are needed for your program, all you'll need to do is go back to this Getting Started page on the left, and you'll hit the button where it has Check My Application Status. This will then bring you to our Student Forms page. Some students do have other documents to complete in this Needs Action section. Most students do come here and it says there's nothing for you to complete at this time. However, if you'd like to add in the appeal, you'll hit this Manage Request button in the top right corner. In doing so, you'll have a list of documents that you can submit. We're going to be looking for the course program of study appeal, and we'll hit the plus button. In the appeal, you want to type in just a very brief reason for why you want to submit this request. And so you could just say, I need to appeal for my classes, and we'll go ahead and hit submit. Once you do that, you'll be provided with this box that says your request has been successfully created, and you can hit OK. It will bring you back to this Needs Action page, so it will now add in this course program of study appeal. You'll want to hit the one task left, and it will bring you to this appeal that you need to complete. When you hit the black box for the course program of study appeal, it gives you two tasks that you need to complete. You'll first want to complete the first one here at the bottom, which is the 26-27 course program of study appeal, and you'll hit the fill out button. You'll want to go ahead and input your information and go ahead and make sure that we have all the valid information that we need so that we can go ahead and look over your appeal. And then once you do that, it will ask you for your program of study. So whatever you're studying currently and whatever your declared major is, you'll want to go ahead and type that in there. And you want to check all the boxes that apply to you. So if you're doing an associate certificate transfer or you're doing more than one, go ahead and check off that box or multiple boxes. And then you'll be filling out which term you're appealing for. Currently, as we're making this video, only fall 2026 semester is available to register for. So that should be the only thing that people are appealing for now. But as we go into other semesters, you could appeal for also spring and summer as those courses become available. And then you'll want to go ahead and put down which courses you are appealing. So you'll hit this add button and you'll look at the courses that you had the red X for in the previous boxes for your Viking portal. You'll go ahead and add those courses in for whichever one you need to do. And so you'll go ahead and list the course name, course number, units of the course, and the reason you need it for a program. So you can just type an overall reason, whether you need it to transfer, you're needing it for a prerequisite, and then you'll hit save. And then you'll check your reason for appeal. So if you're doing a change of major or program, a course substitution, the course is required for admission into a different program, or you're repeating a course needed for academic progress. If none of those four pertain to you, you could check mark the other, and then we could go ahead and type in a detailed statement here. So in the student statement section, you want to be as detailed as you can be to make sure that you are explaining to us the exact situation that's going on so that we have all the information we need when reviewing this appeal. So you go ahead and type in as much as possible and be as detailed as possible for this portion. Since this is just an example, I'm going to type a very brief statement, but you'll want to be as detailed as possible in this section. If you come up with those pop-up boxes to continue, make sure you hit continue so it doesn't log you out. As you finish all these sections, you'll go ahead and press continue. You'll want to go ahead and just review all the information here. If you need to change anything, you could go back. If you're done, you'll go ahead and enter your e-sign PIN. If you have never created an e-sign PIN, you'll have the button to create one here. And then if you have forgot yours, you'll also have the button to go ahead and reset it. Once you have your e-sign PIN, you'll go ahead and type it in there and press the e-sign button. And then it will say that you successfully submitted it. You'll need to submit your education plan now. So it'll be redirected back to our current task. And then we'll go to back to our Viking portal. And once we get back to our Viking portal, we could see our education plan under student service. And under the student service section, we'll hit My Ed Plan Degree Planner 2.0. And it should pull up our most recent education plan. So you want to go in to here. Once we have that, we'll hit the Path Actions button, and it should allow you to print. We'll hit the print button one more time, and it should allow you to save this onto your computer as Microsoft Print to PDF. And then you want to go ahead and print it. You want to go ahead and save it somewhere where you will remember where it's at so you can upload it. So we'll go ahead and save it here. And then we'll go back to our task and go ahead and upload it. So we'll hit this upload button and we'll want to go back to where we saved the document and we'll hit open. It will pull up your education plan, make sure it has all the pages, and then you could hit use and you have nothing further to submit, so you'll hit no. And then you'll hit this submit button once everything is done. And the last button you will hit is finish. At that time, your appeal has been sent to the financial aid office to be reviewed, so you could always follow up with us. Usually give it about a week or two for us to review it. As the semester is approaching and we're getting more appeals, it could take a little bit longer, but you can follow up with us to check on the status. But you will be emailed via the email we have on file for you. Just as we need things or as we make a decision, we'll go ahead and notify you there. Some students are opted into text messages too, so you will be texted as well once we have made a decision or need anything further. So please keep eye on the communication line there, and then you should get a decision hopefully relatively soon, and then we'll go ahead and let you know where to go from there. But if you have any questions, feel free to stop by and visit us, or you can always give us a call or meet with us via Zoom so we can go ahead and assist you with this. But thank you for watching this guide today, and have a lovely day.